Hello everyone and welcome back to Hang Out with Ishu. This is the third episode of the Boston series. So if you've not already checked out the first two episodes, I would recommend you follow those episodes to get a full picture of my adventure in Boston. Those who have followed the first two episodes already know that I'm here in Boston for the next 5 days and I'm here to visit my brother. So on 7th of September 2025, we took off to downtown Boston and our first stop was the iconic Quincy Market. It's a bustling hub of food, culture and people. The market was alive with the aroma of delicious street food and the chatter of the tourists. We wandered around through the streets, sampled a few bites and just enjoyed being in the moment. Right next to Quincy Market is South Hall, which is another architectural gem that adds to the character of the area. The buildings have a timeless feel and walking through them feels like stepping into a different era. We took our time exploring, snapping photos and chatting about everything and nothing. But the day was far from over. As the afternoon turned into the evening, we felt like doing something a little more playful. That's when we decided to check out a gaming arena called Putt Shack. Located on the first floor of a very lively building, Putt Shack immediately caught our attention with its vibrant atmosphere and upbeat energy. From the moment I walked in, I was hooked. The place had a cool modern vibe with neon lights, upbeat music, and a crowd that was clearly having a great time. Since it was a Sunday, the arena was packed and they were running special discount on certain games, which made it even more tempting to dive in. But Shack isn't just a gaming arena, it's a full-on entertainment experience. There was a stylish restaurant, a bar serving fun drinks, and a wide variety of games to choose from. The highlight for me was trying mini golf for the very first time. We bought tickets for an hour session. Since it was already getting late and we knew we had a long ride back home, so we took the tickets for an hour and we armed ourselves with few drinks, our gears, and we jumped into the game. The course was designed with multiple kiosks, each offering a unique challenge, and you had to complete all the rounds in sequence and each one was more fun than the last. Playing with my brother and sister-in-law added a whole new layer of joy. We had some gentle banter, a bit of friendly competition, and a lot of laughs. My brother ended up winning the game, and while I did take home the trophy, I definitely took home some amazing memories. We were having so much fun and nobody really wanted to leave, but with the hearts full of joy, we left back for home. It was a 1.5 hour journey, but we really had a great time and it was a wonderful experience playing mini golf with my brother and my sister-in-law. Here are some glimpses of the game where I gave not so excellent shots, but nevertheless it was a lot of fun. Each round was a different challenge, so we had to go through I think 8 or 9 rounds, and I was in the last though. I did end up being on the second position, so not all was lost. And with a round of drinks and our hearts filled with happiness and cheer, we called it off for the evening. As we were heading back home, I couldn't help but feel a little sad that I'll be missing out on the sunset by the sea today. But even the drive back home was beautiful. It was still cloudy, still a little drizzling, but the views of the street, the lights of the bridge, and even the sun rays dimming quietly through the window was painting a beautiful picture. We stopped for a few minutes on the way and we soaked in the last rays of the sunset. It was a mesmerizing scene. We could see the birds go by. Everything was still and calm, as you would expect on a cloudy day on a beach where there's nothing but light and silence. After a happening day filled of so much fun and laughter, the silence and solitude in the evening really centers you. It allows you to take a step back, breathe slowly, just reminisce all the fun that you had throughout the day. It gives you a sense of lingering joy and a perfect ending to a beautiful day. And just like that, we were home, ready to embrace a new day. The next morning started slow and peaceful. I had my morning coffee, sat by the window, and reflected on the previous day. This day was special for another reason. We hadn't been able to celebrate Raksha Bandhan in August, and even though we were in the same country, life had gotten in the way. And being away from India makes you cherish these festivals even more, especially when the family is nearby. So I decided to tie Rakhi to my brother and my sister-in-law in the morning. It was a small gesture, but it meant a lot to me. We followed it up with a mini photo shoot, and why not? So we clicked some fun pictures, laughed at our poses, and just enjoyed being together. Later in the day, I went out for a quick evening walk. The beach was calling and I couldn't resist. The water was pleasant and cold, and I dared to dip my feet in the water. There's something therapeutic about feeling the waves gently lap against your skin while the sun begins its descent. Spending evenings at the beach is honestly my favorite part of the day. This particular beach wasn't crowded, which made it even more special. I found a quiet spot, sat down, and just watched the world go by. Ships sailed across the horizon, birds flew overhead, and the sky slowly transformed into a canvas of orange and pink. The green algae on the rocks added a splash of color to the scene, and I couldn't help but admire how nature paints its own masterpiece every single day. I stayed there, absorbing the beauty around me, letting the sea breeze wash over me and feeling completely at peace. I watched the sunset minute by minute, raging fires in the sky. The airplanes flew overhead, ships moved gracefully across the water, and the birds glided through the sky. It felt like a scene straight out of a movie. As the twilight approached, the real magic began. The Boston skyline turned dark, and one by one, the buildings lit up like stars. This is a spot people visit with their friends and family every evening to see the sunset and to watch the Boston skyline come to life. The Boston airport is nearby, and that is why you would see a plane flying away every 5 minutes. And somehow, the moving ships, the flying aeroplane gives you a sense of hope to keep moving forward, but the calmness and stillness of the water also tells you that sometimes it's good to be present in the moment and not rush and think about the next destination. It was a breathtaking sight, and just like that, another beautiful day came to an end. I walked back with a heart full of gratitude and a mind buzzing with memories. It's these moments, simple, serene, and soulful, what make travel so enriching. Thank you so much for sticking around and hanging out with me through this video. I hope you enjoyed watching it as much as I enjoyed living it. So if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share or like and subscribe my channel. Until then, take care, stay curious and keep exploring, and I'll see you guys in my next video.